Welcome to the Monday Night Wars, Raw, where we talk about the Monday Night Wars, Raw. On Friday, we talk about the Monday Night Wars, Nitro. See what we do there? It's like a sister show. Anyway, welcome back with your host, the one and only King of Smart Style, the notorious Mike, the sensual Swami of the squared circle, the face the women love and the men envy, the near-fall narcissist himself. King of Nerds, welcome back, peasants. Hey, quit turning this way. This is my good side right here. So, here, this week, we're talking about the December 9th, 1995 episode of Raw and Nitro tomorrow. We're talking about the week of December 9th, 1995. That's where we're at. I don't know how many weeks deep we are into this. I haven't been paying attention. It's not my job. I guess it is my job, but like, it's shit going on, man. So we got our usual announce team, Vince and King. Underrated announce team. Vince McMahon, underrated announcer in general. Anyway, King, this is 95. King's really playing that fucking heel aspect. Really playing it. We open with a huge match. We've got Yokozuna, Owen Hart, and the British Bulldog taking on The Undertaker, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, and Diesel. Huge match. Intercontinental Champion Shawn Michaels, World Heavyweight Champion Diesel. Big match. Yokozuna, side note here, I noticed in this, one of the all-time best Samoan drops off an Irish whip. It's amazing. It's much better than Roman Reigns. The heel team, this is actually a really good match. Really good match in like a super old school way, but still like really good match. Heel team just used great like old school heel tactics, like distracting the ref, like, behind the back shit. It was great. Cheap shots, wonderful shit. Each team really was also smart enough to recognize that they also, each team itself had like one really standout awesome worker, Owen Hart on the heel side, Shawn Michaels on the face side, and they really let like each of those guys do most of the work here. So that turned into like a fucking amazing, like, I don't know, like almost like 8-minute sequence where it was just Owen and Shawn. It was outstanding. Great. But you got great work from everyone involved. The heel team wins. British Bulldog pins a Diesel after a Yoko leg drop. Yeah, he distracts the ref. Yoko hits a leg drop. It's weird how it happens, because, like, The Undertaker comes in to break up a pin, and then when the ref's like, you gotta get out of here, Taker, back and Taker out, Yoko drops this big fucking leg drop. Huge fucking leg drop. And Taker's watching, and the ref turns around, gets a 1, 2, 3, Taker doesn't even attempt to break it up this time. It's super weird. Whatever. Post-match, Mabel hits the ring. Dean Douglas hits the fucking ring. Mabel goes after Taker. Dean Douglas goes after HBK. The face team is outnumbered. They're getting devastated, decimated, dilapidated, if you will. Baby girl, let me tell you, shit's crazy. It's crazy what's happening. Have you ever seen a group of top faces taken down? It's such a rate. Yeah, it happens all the time. It's how wrestling works. And basically, that's the whole first half of the show. Like, if you watch an old Raw on WWE Network, it's only 45 minutes long. And this shit, what I just described to you, was like 21 minutes of it. So almost half the show is now over with. That's it. Half the show is wrapped. How's the show? I mean, this was like a top flight match. You had like 6 of the best talents in the company. Was furthering like 3 or 4 different plot lines. Go ahead and give it the fucking half the show. Sure. Whatever. After that, we have a recap of Isaac Yankem, the beatdown he laid on Bret the Hitman Hart last week. And it's announced that there's going to be a steel cage match next week. And if Lawler dares to get fucking involved in it this time, then Lawler's going to get put in a steel cage with Bret. Then for some reason, I don't know why, they keep saying they got to clean up the carnage in the ring. Like, how hard is it to get these guys the fuck out of the ring? Anyway, so for some reason, since they got all this carnage in the ring they have to clean up, they play a replay of Bret the Hitman Hart versus Isaac Yankem DDS from SummerSlam. But they do it with live commentary from King and Vince now, not the commentary from the show. And also, for some reason, they just start the match like right in the middle. So we see the last half of this match. I watched this match not too long ago to like catch up on what was going on in 1995 WWE before I started doing the show. It was a pretty good match. Glenn Jacobs is a fucking freak. This dude at one point does a top rope leg drop. He's like 7 feet tall. Kane, Big Red Machine, if you don't know. And if you don't know, why are you watching wrestling videos on the internet? Seems like a weird thing to do. Like, I feel like if you watch wrestling videos on the internet, or someone like me talking, I mean, no, like, you know, I could see watching me, because I'm hilarious and I'm exceptionally attractive. I just get better looking as I age. It's like a real weird, like, thing. I'm like George Clooney almost. So, I could see watching me, because I'm fucking gorgeous and hilarious. But, like, if you're watching, like, just wrestling, like, dude just talk, then anyone but me. A normal, like, person. Not a king, not royalty. Just regular peasant online. Then I feel like you probably know that Kane was Isaac Yankem, DDS. So, Kane, Isaac Yankem, DDS. Anyways, a freak show, top rope leg drop. Who the fuck at that size does a top rope leg drop? Roll Solanke. Hello, my man. I think I've seen you pop in here once before, my dude. Anyway, thanks for stopping in, guy. Anyway, like I said, solid match. Brett wins by DQ because Jerry Lawler gets involved. And that's how that goes. After that, we've got an actual match. The Carnage has been cleaned up from the ring, apparently. And we can have a match. We've got fucking Fatu, which is like pre-Crisis Rikishi. And it's pre-Crisis Rikishi, which is like pre-thong, sumo thong thing. And blonde hair and dancing. This was, anyway, he's taking on Skip with Sonny, the body Donnas. Skip with Sonny. I'm not like a super big fan of either of these guys. Never was. Likely never will be. I appreciate Candido's work now, though. Skip. Chris Candido's work now, though. He's a pretty good worker. Like, this was a pretty solid fucking match, actually. Really good. I mean, like, Rikishi's a great worker, too. I just never appreciated either guy at the time. I still don't really. But, like, Candido's a solid worker. I can fucking give him that. Like, right on. Good for him. It's actually, Fatu wins with a splash off the top rope. So, solid match. I was not really, like, super hyped about it other than the fact that Sonny was going to be there. And 1995 Sonny, still to this day, is, like, one of the most desirable women I've probably ever seen. That's probably just 14-year-old Mike talking. She really, like, ushered me into fucking puberty, man. She just was on TV at the right time in my life. Much like any dude that was around that age in 1995 to watch wrestling. We always have a soft spot for Sonny. No matter what kind of hag she might have turned into now. So, after that match was over, we cut to Doc Hendricks backstage. Doc can't hear anyone, or reply to anyone. So, they go back. They're like, we're going to go to commercial. So, they go to commercial. They come back. The Doc's just walking around backstage. They're like, Doc, can you hear us? And he's just walking around pacing like a madman. He can't hear anything. Go to commercial, come back. Doc's waiting. Doc, can you hear us? I'm here, Vince. I'm here. He's at the fucking face locker room. Because we're going to find out what's going on, how they're doing. And he's like, look, man, I don't really think I should go in there. HBK tried to stand up. He passed out. Taker is still laid out. Diesel's in there just destroying shit. He's so pissed off. I mean, I'll try and go in. Vince is like, no, don't bother him. Don't worry, you kind of did your job, I guess. Let's go to JR. JR's in the heel locker room. And we get treated to an outstanding Jim Cornette promo. followed by a pretty good British Bulldog promo, one of the best maybe I've ever seen him give. He wasn't like a master wordsmith. And then Mabel gives a fucking solid promo too. I bet it's probably the best Mabel promo I've ever seen. I know for a fact it's Mabel, Viscera, whatever you want to call him. Best promo. So you just get like, so we got Doc Hendricks, the face locker room. And Doc gives us fuck all, nothing over here with the face team. And then JR, we are over here at the heel team. And he gives us fucking 3 delightfully wonderful heel promos. And that's how the show ends. Notes, tossed, you know what that means. That's it. Show's done. That was the end of Raw. It ended with this dope-ass trifecta of heel promos. And that's where we stand. Raw gave us nothing to fucking work with this week. Nothing. Nothing. There was nothing. Anyway, it was an alright show. Didn't deserve a 2.6 rating, I'll tell you that. I didn't think so. Whatever. So, tune in tomorrow to find out what Nitro was giving us as competition. And if they earn their 2.6 rating. And that's all we got for the Monday Night Wars Raw. You know what we do around here at the Near Ball Nation Monday. We got the high-fiving party with our own high-fiving motherfucker. It's a good show. He talks Raw. If you like Raw and you like talking Raw or listen to someone talk Raw, then watch it. Tuesday. Hey, I meant to mention this on Tuesday, guys. Got to change up there. I usually used to do, keyword used to, keywords, words, used to do the SmackDown recap directly after SmackDown live right here on Nearfall Nation. Unfortunately, my work schedule has changed and I'm no longer going to be available to do that. But fear not, peasants in the kingdom. The king is still here. We're going to be doing the SmackDown Live recap Wednesday afternoons now. So that's going to be what we do there. Been doing this for like almost 2 years on Tuesday nights. And not like almost 2 years. A little over a year. A few months. A year and a few months. And feels really weird to not do it on Tuesdays anymore. Really enjoy the interaction with you guys, but, you know, real world life comes before this fictional character that I portray to talk about wrestling on the internet. So, on Wednesday, we've got SmackDown Live Recap now, Wednesday afternoons. Thursday, you're here last week, you're here right now, be here next week, the Monday Night Wars Raw. Friday, the Monday Night Wars Nitro, the sister show to this, where we talk about, you know, what Nitro was firing back with. And then on Saturday, the crown jewel of what we offer here at the Nearfall Network. Drive By with Shooter. My favorite wrestling podcast, and it could be your favorite wrestling podcast too if you took a listen. And I've never given you bad advice or steered you wrong. Have I? Nah. Remember that? Remember? I introduced you to your fucking wife, man. Now you got 3 beautiful children, a wonderful house. All because I was like, hey, yo, I know this girl. So, like, you know, listen. Now everyone's like wondering who I'm talking about. I'm not talking about anybody. I just made that fucking shit up. I saved your life. The time when you were 16, we got in a car wreck. I pulled you out of the car, man. You can't fucking watch Drive By with Shooter. I ever steered you wrong. So, that's all we got going on, guys. I got stuff to do, so I can't sit here and jibber jabber all day long with you peasants. But, as always, I love you guys. I do appreciate you stopping by. I hope you have a